Hello, and welcome back to Speed Dating for Ghosts. Last time we got to know Steph a little bit better, and we also finished dating everybody in the Room of Palms, so we will be moving on to another room today. Hello again. Hi, Fran. Good to see you. It's nice to see you. Likewise. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in. Perfect. This is my favorite track in the game, by the way. I think it's called Dearly Departed, but the deers part is spelled like the animal deer. You should go get it, the soundtrack. It's only a few bucks on Bandcamp. The artist is Grankle, I think their name is. It's nice chill vibes. Anyway, we'll be doing the Room of Lyres today. Not liars, liars. You know the difference. The Room of Lyres looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Ah! A ghost! Oh god! Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not used to it either, honestly. It's a little weird. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except, this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing. Listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does that mean? Just take it one step at a time, buddy. Steps. Yeah. That's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up. After I died. I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock. It was so dark. What did you do? I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh. Just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object. And the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there. Stuck in solid rock. How did you get out? I pulled myself up. Away from the heat below. Sorta clawed my way to the surface. Through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ah! The bell rings. Oh. That was just the bell. Whew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. I don't think I got their name. Maybe they'll introduce themselves in the next round. Another ghost appears. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. You definitely are spooky. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. since the Black Death took me in 65. Like, 1365? That's a long time, dude. Oh, 1665. I was off by a few centuries, my bad. I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death came in waves. Lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I am not doing a British accent, don't even ask. I knew I'd got it the second the chills started. I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat. The fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. I try my best. Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways, Spooky Peter. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window. What's that mean? What makes you any better? I have dogs barking in my yard for no reason. My neighbor's yard, I should say. You know what? I turn milk into worms. Grosser fare, eh? I suppose I can see that working. Especially if they're drinking the milk when it happens. Worms is a leap, though. Maggots will blend in a little better. People are spooked by the unexpected. Messing with something familiar like that? They can be pretty spooky, for sure. No way are they going near milk again. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. So how's that for a lesson? Useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, then Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak. You'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' is in the details. The bell rings. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Gross. Another ghost appears. Want to make some money? Maybe? What, maybe? Is it yes or a no? How though? Not so fast. Let me feel this out first. You could be a narc. I'm not a narc. That's exactly what narcs say. I'm just fooling. No narc would dress like that. Dress like how? Like you're dressed. Anyway, you're alright. Offers hands. Money to be made. Do ghosts even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things. But money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. You know? Nice to meet you, Leon. Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together? That's it. No more contact. At least not for a couple of months. Now, how do we do this exactly? We're ghosts, aren't we? The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers. But you can't see a ghosty. We can walk right in. And float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. There's no such thing as the perfect crime. True facts. But nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us Uniquely qualified. No harm in hearing you out. We are already dead after all. How are we gonna get caught? No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. The bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. He just was extremely direct. The second round begins. The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful! Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter. That name is earned! Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. And social situations are tough. Relatable. This one especially. Leon's kind of a piece of work. I'll say. He actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran... She must have flipped, right? She wasn't happy. She made this grumbly noise. Then something switched on, and she was smiling again. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, she said. And then she skipped away. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm honestly worried for Leon. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. That's probably for the best. Right? Who comes to speed dating looking for bank robbers? Leon's got some guts. Or whatever the ghost equivalent is. You're not like these other ghosts, you know? I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean. Interesting choice. Long live the new flesh. Ha! You know it! I know of it, I haven't, like, seen it. Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell. We can find some new stories. Maybe. Or we can just rewatch old ones. You miss things the first time. So... do you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it. Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies. Working my way toward a PhD. In debt. Always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. Under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper. Like I told you before. I hate thinking about it. Why do we always dwell on the bad stuff? Well, you are dead. The ultimate downer. I promise I can be fun. What should we do after this? We could go for coffee. At a coffee shop? No thanks. We can't drink coffee anymore. And I hate being around the living. They somehow make me even sadder. We could go to an art gallery. Maybe that would work? Art galleries depress me. Half the art is super sad. And all of it's better than anything I could do. Which just reminds me that I wasted my life. So I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what. I'll come up with something. Something a little different. Hopefully.
Sounds good.
Yay! I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. The bell rings. See you after we're done.
My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege?
I want to know it all, Spooky Peter. Tell me everything.
In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Patience.
How do you scare people?
Lots of ways. In older days, it was cracks in the window, the slamming of doors. With electricity came flickering lights. These were pedestrian. Over the ages, I learned if you want to spook them good, you must be memorable. You need what my contemporaries call an angle.
So what do you do now?
My method is to be a presence, an entity people feel, but can't quite see, and most surely fear. I'm that looming shadow, when your back is turned in the dark, as you scramble to find the light. Ever get that feeling? When you're seeing to your necessaries, shampoo in your hair, eyes shut, that something's there, about to get ya? That's me. Yikes. Yikes is what I'm after. Yikes sustain me.
Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay?
Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world?
The what? What is that?
The place beyond this. But the same as this. You've seen it. But always looking in.
The bell rings.
If you fancy another lesson, come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side.
I'd like that.
Maybe you think you'll like it. Seeing it's another thing entirely. Some things spook even Spooky Peter.
Interesting.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me, while I get a third ghost to watch the door.
Do you know which bank yet?
Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Bored tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit.
How do we get inside, though? Leon pulls out some graphing paper.
I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're going in the front door. I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait. Does this mean you're interested?
No promises yet.
Hey, it's something. So, after we get in the bank... Oh man, think fast. We got company!
Leon frantically puts the graphing paper away.
So then I says to the priest...
What are you two talking about over here?
Oh, hey Fran. How's it hanging?
We've had complaints, Leon.
About my cologne?
You know what about.
I promise I don't. I'm just looking for love. Just like all the other ghosts. Just like my friend here.
Fran stares at Leon. Like she'll see the truth in his eyes. Fine. But I'm watching you. Both of you.
That was a close one. Thanks for not ratting me out.
No problem.
I got a good feeling about this. We're gonna be rich!
I need to know who I'm working with, though.
Alright, fine.
I'll give you my life story. Abridged version.
It'd probably help maintain our cover anyway.
Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping.
The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. I hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters.
Why did you steal?
More like, why do I steal? It made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by the man. Legally, you know? Now I steal because I can turn invisible. Used to dream of a power like that. It would have kept me out of a lot of jail. I robbed 5 banks in all when I was alive. I spent the rest of my life behind bars.
How did you die?
Prison's a hard place. Especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty.
The bell rings.
That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me. A little more than I like. So, what do you say?
You know, I can't say that the opportunity to rob a bank with another ghost is gonna come by very often, so you know what? Why not?
Yes! I'll be at this branch. At this time.
Leon slides you a slip of paper.
It's been a slice.
What an interesting series of options. However, I think we'll just keep going as we have been, which conveniently happens to start with helping Leon rob a bank. I guess it's time to rob a bank. Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. A little on the nose. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead. Hopefully.
I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here.
Maybe they're just late.
I sure hope so. Without them, we're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside.
Who else did you recruit?
A couple of degenerates. Don't worry though. They may be slime, but they're loyal slime. The best a crook can ask for. Oh good. Here comes Carl.
Carl from Echo, Arizona? No. Hey!
This is Carlsbad. Our token breather. No offense.
None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. So, how's it going? Nice get up. Thanks. It's so nobody recognizes me. I can't just go invisible like you.
Carl's the man on the inside.
I'm a teller at this bank. I know the combo to the safe. And where the cameras are pointed. Why rob your own bank? I hate them. They need to pay. Are they shady? Actually, they're pretty responsible. They sponsor charities. Really give back to the community, you know? They even give us time off to volunteer. So, why rob them? They wouldn't give me a loan. For my vape store. Excellent. Fantastic. Jerks, So I'm just gonna take the money. Live my dream. My vape dream. Oh my god.
All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense.
None taken.
And speak the devil. How do you do?
Spooky Peter!
In the flesh, so to speak. We met in the Room of Lyres. Same as you. When I told him I robbed banks, he immediately said he was in. Before he even heard the plan. Always looking to get my beak wet, so to speak. So here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door. Watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago. And there's no security tonight. I saw to that.
What happened to Winston?
Who?
The security guard.
He's taking some time off.
Oh, good. Winston works so hard. He could use a break.
And that's what he got. A break.
Interesting choice of words.
Let's get this train rolling. Follow me.
Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around a corner, by a heavy-looking door.
This is the vault.
Can't we just go through it?
Of course we can. But the money in there can't. If we want to get anything out of there, we still need to open the door.
And that's where I come in. Let's do this. I don't know why I gave Carl this voice. Carl gets to work on the door. I think the code was... No.
You gotta be kidding me, Carl.
I am, actually. I know the code like the back of my car. What? Which is where I sleep. Oh. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. You promise you won't take all the cash, and then leave me here, or pull any of the ghost tricks.
Carl, buddy, pal, you know what they say about honor and thieves.
I don't, actually.
Then we're good. Just open the door already.
Carl opens the vault door. Inside is a wall of safety deposit boxes, each individually locked. And that's it.
That's it? Where's the money? I expected, like, a pile of it.
It doesn't work like that.
I really should have cased this place myself. Grab a key, open a box.
That could be any of these. 7F? Sure. Inside are some antique coins. They look like they might have some value. Someone could be hanging onto them for sentimental reasons, though. You look over at Leon.
My box is empty. Nothing but a business card. Some accountant with a funny name. Guess I should have looked inside some of these before just picking a key.
We'll keep the coins. You grab the coins and keep them for yourself. They may not be worth much, but at least they're something. A souvenir.
Time to be moving. I spotted a patrol outside. I think they saw some movement in here.
The police siren chirps. A warning, maybe?
There's our cue. We better scramble. Everyone makes it out safe, thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry. Good job in there. Things might have gone differently if you let Carl fiddle with the cameras. It wasn't the greatest haul. But hey, how many ghosts can say they've robbed a bank? Yeah, that little excursion can play out quite differently. If you do, in fact, let Carl mess with the cameras, he gets arrested. So that's fun. But I'm not gonna be replaying these dates for every single possible outcome. You will just have to read this for yourself if you want to see more. Anyway, here's Leon, Spirit of Greed. Years alive, 1933 to 1967. Cause of death? Snitching. Even as a child, Leon was an opportunist. While other kids were playing ball, he'd steal from their bags. His teens and 20s were mostly spent on the road, seeking out scores and grifting. Leon eventually found his calling robbing banks. He and his crew pulled off 4 successful heists before they were caught. During the resulting trial, Leon rolled on his fellow robbers to reduce his sentence. He survived the first stabbing in prison, but wasn't as lucky the second time around. Brutal. Alright, that's it for this episode. Tune in next time when we will, visit the mirror world with Spooky Peter, whatever that entails. See ya!